All right, so come on over, let's just warm up. Today we're working with time. Aren't we always? We're working with time. We've got strength, upper body, lower body, or lower body, upper body. Let's just take some rotations. And then we've got a core exercise and then a low impact aerobic exercise, right? Everything is low impact. Anybody who wants to do higher impact is always welcome to. In 3, rotate in 2, and in 1, come back to the center, take a big breath in, and hinge forward, shoot the arms back, up, and hinge forward, shoot the arms back. Keep it going, 3, 2, and 1. Take your hands to the floor, widen your legs, and lunge side to side. Move your hips back. Oh, my inner thighs. Hello. Chest open, shoulders back. And we'll go for 3 more sets. 2. And 1 more set. Come back to the center. Straighten your legs, turn your toes slightly pigeon. Fold your body in half. And then inhale, lift your chest and walk your hands a little bit more forward. Kind of like a short downward facing dog. Take your right hand to your left foot, ankle, shin, wherever, and go underneath. And then return back to the center, switch to the other side. Hug your hips into the middle. And then come on back to the center, walk your hands back in underneath your shoulders. Bring your feet a little bit closer together, bend your knees again, hands on your thighs. Round your back like a cat. Extend your spine, broaden your collarbones. Round your back. Extend your spine. Round your back. Come up halfway, take your arms out in front of you, scoop your palms out away from you. And then press down to stand all the way up, lean to the right side. Exhale, inhale, lean to the left side, exhale. Good, come back to center, release your arms, and just get ready. You can use weights or no weights. We're gonna go with time. We've got curtsy lunges, side to side. So I want you to try not to shoot the hip out to the side, but stay as if there were 2 panes of glass around either side of your hips. You can use weights or not. You can have 1 weight at your hands, at your chest, 2 weights by your side. You can add on. Doesn't matter what you want to do. The curtsy squats will go for 60 seconds. Okay. Oh, that's Karen. I was going to say, is that Marie? I didn't see her come on. All right. So I'm just going to get a little bit more space going on here. All right. We're going to start 60 seconds of curtsy lunges into, you will get a small set of weights if you don't have them, bent arm side raises. Okay. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. So step behind one leg, hug the hips in, and come back to the center. Step behind the other leg. So take a wide curtsy, but keep your hips close. As opposed to shooting it out this way. And keep it going. So we're doing this for 60 seconds. Keep going side to side. Weight is in the leg that's staying on the floor, or in front, let's call it. And you're halfway there. You got 30 seconds. Wow, isn't 60 seconds a long time? Keep it going. Keep it moving. You've got 25 seconds. We're going to go right into the next set. So have your weights nearby. Moderate or light. And again, go as low and slow as you want to go, or as quickly as you want to go. In 3, 2, 1. Good. Pick up your weights, and we're going into bent arm side raises right here. Bent arm. Good. You can go light, you can go heavy, or you can go with whatever you have, because that's all you got, but I believe that's a good weight. We're also going to take, we got 40 more seconds of this. Good. Good. All right. Yeah. So in 30 seconds, we're going to use 1 heavier weight, and we're going to do halo chops, cross body. So you'll follow me. Most of you who've been with me know how to do this. It must be very dark row out there. No light in your room.
10 seconds coming up. We'll be putting the weights down in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take one heavy weight, take it over your head. This is also 60 seconds. Over your head, cross the body, over your head. When I say over your head, try to get behind your head. Over and behind. Over and behind. Good. So get the weight right behind the nape of the neck, if you can get there. If your shoulders are open, you'll be able to get there. The last thing we're going to do are 30 seconds. And we've got low impact jumping jacks. If you want higher impact, of course, do it. So keep everything close by. 20 more seconds. And smile. In the last 10 seconds, you'll put the weight down. We'll go to the low impact jumping jacks. They'll give you variations. You've got 3, 2, and 1. Good. Right here. Low impact jacks are here, or you can turn it to this kind of a old-fashioned movement that, by the way, we'll be doing in my class at Yoga 6 next week. It's a retro aerobics class. All right, big arms, big arms. It's almost over already. You got 15, no, you've got 8. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and we are done. All right, 30 seconds, grab some water. If you notice that you want another set of weights for anything, go for it. I'm keeping my body weight for my legs. We're going in 10 seconds. 15 seconds. I'm going for body weight in the curtsy squat. 5 seconds, we're on. In 3, pick up your weights if you're using them. 2, and 1, let's go. 1 minute of curtsies. Hug your hips to the midline. Weight into the front heel. Good. Sometimes it's nice not to have to count, just to watch the clock. Move it backwards so that you get a fuller view. And we're already halfway through the set. Coming up next is our bent arm side raises. Good. 15 seconds. You can make it more aerobic by going higher, faster. Your choice. Getting more arms in 3, in 2, in 1. Pick up your weights and go for your bent arm side raise. So bent elbows, shoulder height. If you're going really fast, maybe your weights are light and you want to go heavier, or you want to stay with that. Again, if you want to keep the heart rate a little bit more also, you might choose to pick up your pace. You got 30 seconds. Then we have our halo chops and our low impact jacks. And that 30 seconds goes a lot faster than this 60 seconds goes. 10 seconds. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, pick up one weight and start to chop your halo. Overhead chop. Keep it going. There we go. Good. Get some good movement. "30 seconds coming up. Use a forceful chop. Use your air, your breath. Stay with me for 15 more seconds. Last 10. We got low impact or no impact jumping jacks in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, right here. Stay low, big arms. So it doesn't matter, just get the arms going. Stay low, do jumping jacks, whatever you want. Good, Karen. All right. If you're in the mood to jump, jump. Form it up. I try to keep it low impact for various reasons. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Moving on to our second circuit. Side to side lunges. So you have the option of starting in the center, lunging out to the side, alternating, or stay low into your lunge, kind of like we did in the warm-up. Okay? So that's your first exercise. The next is hammers, alternating. All right, so feet together in 3, step out wide, 2, 1. You choose if you want to come back to the center each time or come the way I'm doing it with our legs staying apart. Weights or no weights, again, is an option. Yeah, Michelle's going side to side that way. I'm going side to side through the center without stepping in and out. You know, it's not, yeah, good, right? Keep your hips low when you get into the lunge. Keep your knee behind your heel or behind your toes so that your weight is distributed back, not into your knees. You got 25 seconds. And I will tell you, my inner thighs are just having huge conversations with me about something I must have done 2 days ago. All right, 15 seconds. This should feel good later. All right, in 8 seconds, you're gonna pick up your weights for hammer curls. So you all know what you can do here and come back in. All right, alternating hammer curls, one arm at a time. We're not doing pistons though. So we're gonna bring one arm up, one arm down. Right, we're not doing the fast curls. Yeah. Where'd you go, Karen? I can't see you anymore. You're still doing lunges, it looks like. All right, well, he'll come back when he can. 30 seconds. After this, we're going to be doing, with or without a weight, what we'll call a pullover crunch in a standing position. 20 seconds. ET, since you think your weights are light, feel free to use 2 weights for the next set as well. All right, in 5 seconds, we're gonna take either one weight or 2, lighter weights in 3, 2, 1. And all we're gonna do is take the arms overhead and crunch. Pull back, do a little bit of it like a tricep extension, and then fold your body in half like you're doing a crunch on the floor. So make sure you bend your knees, bring your torso to your thighs. Keep it going. Good. From here, we're going to have no weights for low impact knee pulls. Round your back in the crunch. Scoop out your belly. 20 more seconds. Yeah, there you go. 10 seconds. In 5 more. 3, 2, 1. Weights down, knee pulls. Pull, pull, big arms. Get your legs up. This one, our torso stays up. Our legs lift. Keep it going. You got 10 more seconds. 5, 3, 2, and 1. All right, quick drink. Wipe down. Second set of lunges, side to side. Do what you gotta do. Weights, no weights. Step in, step out. Or stay in wide stance. Choose it. Stay with it. You got 5 seconds to step it in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I'm going side to side through my center stance. If you're holding a weight, a goblet hold is a good place for it in this exercise, or whatever you want to do. Alright. Weight goes back into your heels. Chest is lifted. Ooh, nice work, guys. So not so much a lunge kind, if you can make it, not so much a squat, make it a lunge. So one knee is straight, one knee is bent. Yeah, there you go. 25 seconds. Get your hips back, knees bend, chest open. You got 10 seconds. We're gonna pick up our weights for our alternating hammers in 3, in 2, in 1. Pick it up, and it's not a piston, so one arm is up, one arm is down. Alternating. Yeah. A piston, we would be going at the same time, up and down. Be strong. Alrighty, 30 seconds. 30 seconds, we have the pullover crunch with or without a weight. Going through the center here. Core should be working as well. It's always working. Make it work. Make it happen. 15 seconds. Last 10. Here we go in 3, in 2, in 1. One weight only. Unless you're using lighter weights, or you want to go with 2 weights. Pull over and crunch. Pull over, so back, forward, punch. Extend the arm like a tricep, and then crunch. Make sure when you bring your arms back over your head that you don't arch your back, go behind your hips, right? All the way up and over. All the way up and over. Keep it going. Halfway there, 30 seconds. From here, we've got the knee pulls, no weights needed. Always feel free to use what you want to use, as long as it works for your body. 10 more seconds. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights down, arms up, pull. Pull, bring your knees up to your chest. Now this one you keep your torso upright. Yeah, if you can bring your hands underneath your thighs, great. Touch your hands together. 10 seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice, okay. Last of our standing exercises. Plie squat, wide leg again. Weight is at your chin, coming down. Then we'll be doing kickbacks and tick-tocks and front kicks. So the last 2 you don't need any weights for. All right, if you want to use weights for your plies, again, I'm keeping my legs body weight today. I'll pretend I'm holding weight in 3, 2, go. So bring your hips down, straight back, open up the knees to the outside. I want you to feel your outer hip glutes start to really contract on the way up. Squeeze, good. You can take this onto your toes if you want a little bit more. You can just do toes, right? You want a little bit more. Try to get down as low as you can. Don't let the knees collapse in. Keep pushing the weight, the legs, the hips open. 30 seconds. We'll pick up the weights for 2 weights for kickbacks. Remember, it's a 60-second exercise, so think about what you might need for weight. Keep going. My hands are pressing together, so I'm getting a little isometric contraction here in my chest shoulder. You got 10 seconds. Yeah, Michelle's got another way of holding the weight down in between your thighs. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Kickbacks. Bend your knees, bend your arms, and go. If you want to go alternating arms, that's fine. Do what you need to do to accommodate. Chin down toward your chest, so keep the length in the cervical spine. Keep the arms behind you. Don't let the shoulders move, right? So we're not moving through the shoulders. Abs nice and strong. Keep it going. 30 seconds. Stay with it. 20 seconds. Ooh, yeah. Good morning, triceps and shoulders. Good stretch on the front of the shoulder. 10 seconds coming up. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights down. Separate your legs wide again. Arms overhead, palms together. First 2 fingers release. Lean side to side. One option. Another option is hand behind the head. Another option is dropping the arm down by your side. Or no arms holding on to anything. So you choose. This straight arm here, long lever, more challenging, right? Just keeping our spine a little bit upright. That's challenge enough. And then moving to the side. So any variations are welcome. Sit down low. Try to get your arms, if your arms are down away from your head, behind your hip, if that's where you're going. In about 10 seconds, we have an alternating front kick. It's not a Rockettes kick. It's a kickboxing kick. Knee extend knee in 5, 4, of course if you want to be a Rockette, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So front kick, knee extend knee, kick, 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 kick. Abdominals and strong. 15 seconds. Good. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Good. 30 seconds off. We're back to the plie. Grab some water, wipe down. Good morning, everybody. Take your legs wide. If you're using a weight, yeah, Michelle had it holding down in the center. You could hold it here. Of course, you can hold it here, more challenging to everything, including your back. All right, open up your toes and hips. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Squat down, come back up, squeeze. Squat, squeeze. Squeeze that. I always, 40 years I've been saying this, think of having saran wrap wrapped around your feet, all the way up to your belly, tying it tight. Every time you come up, you squeeze that saran wrap tight. Yeah, and I do remember the days where people actually did wrap their bodies in something like saran wrap to lose weight. Don't do that. Just use it as an image. All right, you're a little bit more than halfway in. We've got kickbacks after this. Or if you choose to go over your head and do a tricep extension there, that's fine. All right, stay with it. Drive through the heels, you got 10 more seconds. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, pick up your weights, 1. Kickbacks. Again, you can alternate arms, or you can do both arms together. You can do an overhead press. What I don't want to see is any movement in the shoulder forward and back. Okay, it's just extending at the elbow. And when you kick back, feel the back of the muscle squeeze, or the back of the arm, where the muscle houses. Bend over a little bit more to get a little bit deeper. The next 2 exercises will have no weights, more than likely for most of us. Strong through your core. Just go for another 20 seconds here. Drop your chin to your chest if you feel tension through your neck. Yeah. Last weights down, tick tock. Go side to side. Side to side. Or again, hands behind your head. You might get deeper, when your hands are down lower. That may be good, maybe not be good. Maybe you're not holding on at all. And dropping your elbow behind your hip. Wherever you choose to be. If you're doing my version, all of these versions, it really makes the same thing. Front and back has, glass in front of you, behind you. You're only moving side to side, right? But in this one, some people like to lean forward a little bit. So stay upright, go side to side only in 15 seconds. You're back to your front kicks. You got 10 seconds. Only. Yeah, 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Front kicks. Kick. Knee extending. So it's not a straight leg kick. You can do those anymore. Pull in the lower abdominal area. Good. 10 seconds from here. So you can get your heart rate up without bouncing. You've got 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Down to the floor. Adjust your cameras. Come on down. First thing we're going to be doing are bridge marches. So have your weights nearby. You're on your back. Hips come up and we march our legs into our chest, as opposed to we're not moving forward and back today. All right? We start with that. Then we have a fly and a closed grip chest press. All right, here we go. In 3, hips up, 2, 1. Knees up, marching. So keep your lower back from sinking. Engage your abdominal muscles. Oh, it's a really nice picture of just your knees, E.T., and the sun. Nice sunny skies. All right, we'll deal. 10 seconds. Use your upper back shoulder area to press down to keep you from sinking. Use your core, of course, to help you stay upright. Yeah. 20 seconds. You're going to use a heavy weight if you have it. 2 heavy weights, I should say. In 15 seconds. If you feel your hips sinking, just push the top of your arms down a little bit more. You got 5, 4, 3, 2. Pick up your heavy weights. Lay on your back. Do a chest fly into a close grip chest press. So have your legs where you want them. That's a fly. Here's a close grip press. Open up fly, close grip press. And your fly, your palms face each other. So palms face each other. There you go. And then your palms stay facing each other. So it's an easy exercise to do. If you want to stay in that bridge, go for it. If you want to be up, I'm in somewhat of a tabletop. My knees are bent, not directly 90-90, but my legs are bent, so my back is imprinted. My legs are in the air, imprinted into the floor. All right. In 15 seconds, the weights just go to the side. Hi. Hi, I guess it must be golf time now. Okay. 5 seconds. In 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to come up, sit up, and do an elbow to opposite knee sprinter, or you're going to stay on the floor and do it on the floor. Or you can stay up and just twist side to side. So if doing a full sit-up isn't a good idea for you, or you just don't feel like you're into it today, stay up, do it here, 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 or here, here, here. All right, I'll let you do whatever kind of suits you. Elbow to opposite knee. Kind of like a bicycle movement, right? If you're coming all the way up and down, use your breath. Use your breath, guys. Try not to make jerky motions. Keep your arms down, Kat. Don't shoot them over your head. I know. I'm sorry. I'm very mean. There you go. 5 seconds. You're going to like this one next. In 3, 2, hands behind you. can kick like this or kick like this. It's only 30 seconds. Arms are straight. We're not doing a tricep. Well, we're holding it, but yeah. Now, see if you can go like those pistons. Like a Russian kick, right? I forgot what we call them. Russian something. Splits. In 3, 2, and 1. Well, those are sure fun. Grab some more. You got 30 seconds off. We're back to the bridge marches. This one, for today, we'll do the marches forward and back now. So forward, forward, back, back like a basic step. Alternating legs if you can. All right? Start on your backs. I just took a little quick spinal twist. Hips up in the air. 3, 2, we go. Forward, forward, back, back. Switch legs. Forward, forward, back, back. Switch legs. Back, back, up, up, down, down, up, down, down. Good. Forward, forward, back, back, forward, forward, back, back. Keep your hips up. You're going to want to sink. Where'd you go, E.T.? Are you there? Wave your hand if you're there. Okay. It's a lovely palm tree I'm seeing. Has nothing to do with you. Okay, that's a little better. 20 seconds coming up. I love everybody's surroundings, but I still love to see you. Yeah, keep going. If you're just doing a bridge, is fine. 5 seconds. Picking up the weights in 3, in 2, in 1. Legs where you need them to be. Open up for a fly, and then bring your arms together, close grip. Open up for a fly, close grip. Good. Belly in, ribs down. Woo. Just finally got warm in here. Stay with me. Stay with you. 30 seconds. Stay strong. 20. We got the sprinters again. Coming up. 15 seconds. And last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit up. Elbow to opposite knee. Come up, elbow to opposite knee. Or you're staying up, elbow to opposite knee. Or you're on the floor, elbow to opposite knee. Any other variations you have, I'll be happy to entertain. I know there's some hip flexor involvement here. So what you gotta do what you gotta do. Keep it going, 30 seconds. Get good rotation. Really think about moving your body in the opposite direction, getting the elbow outside the knee like we would do in a knee stretch, say. Or in a bicycle even. Three, 2, and 1. Hands down, hips up, kick. You can kick like we were doing with the marches earlier, or you can start to kind of hammer it out there. Keep it going. Try a few. You've got 10 seconds from here. Try it. You might like it. You might hate it, but you might like it, hate it. In 3, 2, 1. Woo, okay. Coming onto our hands and knees. Alternating rear kicks on your forearms. Then we have bent over rows on our knees. If you're not going on your knees, you'll have to stand up. That's okay too. All right? So, let's start with that. Come onto your forearms. Hands down. Alternating legs. Alternating legs in 3. Rear kick. 2, 1. Same thing that we did before, it's a knee extend knee. Alternating. Belly in, ribs down. Keep one weight nearby for, we're gonna use rows. You'll need another weight for twists when we're done with that. Almost there, guys. You've got just less than 7 minutes remaining. No, you've got about 7 minutes because we did a little 30-second intermission. Good. All right, 20 seconds, continue. No collapsing through the spine, stay lifted. We've got 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I'm going to come into one leg kneeling, 2 arms rows. Let's go. If you're not doing that and you need to stand up, well, that was fast, bro. Go for it. If you're in my position, let your belly and chest meet your thigh. So we're not coming up and down. Those of you on the floor, bend your knees, or sitting down. Very good, bro. All right, yeah, sitting down is another option. Most of us don't have anything nearby to do that with. 30 seconds. Good. Keep a long spine. Squeeze your shoulders together. Particularly if you're using lighter weights, think about the muscles that you're activating and just kind of dynamically squeeze them. Right, so squeeze your shoulder blades together. Squeeze your biceps in. Stay with 15 seconds. So you add a little bit more dynamic work to it. Head forward, row, don't look down. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, sit down. Twisting side to side. 1, 2, legs up or down. You can stay standing for twists as well, always. You can lean back a little bit and get more of the elbow to the floor, then a little bit, deeper into that situation. Right? You got 40 seconds. No weights needed for the last exercise in the circuit. Keep it going. Good. Look at you, bro. That's it. Touch the floor. Touch the floor with your hands or your weights or your elbow. If you're going behind you, let your elbow touch. If you're going to the side, let your weights touch. You got 15 seconds. Yeah. Waistline's gonna feel something tomorrow too. You got 5 more seconds. We do rollovers. Rosemary, you can hold on to the back of your plate. Okay, put it down of your bench. Legs over, come up, balance. Kick your legs over, come up, balance. Now, word of the caution, and you're coming back from your kick over, you round your back. Otherwise, you're gonna hit your tailbone each and every time. So scoop out your belly, articulate your spine down. Still, I know we're not doing anything really crazy, but you don't want to hit that tailbone in 3, in 2, and in 1. Good. Quick drink if you'd like it. Onto your hands and knees. This is your final circuit, final set of your final circuit. And then we'll do some stretching. Come to your forearms. Elbows on the floor. Alternating legs. Try not to sink your weight off to the side that stays on the floor. All right, so stay really grounded. You got 5 seconds. Alternating in 3, 2, and 1. Kick 1, out. Make it a dedicated kick. Don't just go willy-nilly. Is that a good word? Don't just kick for the sake of kicking. Extend the leg. Imagine that you're pushing it into something, someone behind you, but you're not just throwing the kick blindly. You're not snapping it in your joints. You are staying focused through the center part. Keep going. Yes, after this we have our bent over rows, so you choose the way you're doing it. Oh, that's why you're able to get up so fast. Oh, okay, I got it. 15 seconds. In 10 seconds, we've got our last set of bent over rows. Last real big upper body work in 3, 2, 1. If you had one leg out the last time, switch the legs. Take your weights up and let's bend over and pull right from here. So if you're on your thigh, let your chest belly rest on it. Don't collapse, just rest on it. And really firm up your glutes while you're there. All right, we've got 20 seconds. I'm sorry, we're in 20 seconds. Yeah, you wish, right? Halfway. Pull it. Chest up. Meaning, you can rest your chest on your thigh, but meaning don't round your back. Wait till none of this. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Remember, if you're using a lighter weight, really think about activating those muscles. You got it, Michelle. We're almost there. 10 seconds. Come on, hang in there, guys. You got 5, 4, I lied, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. One weight only. Twist. Here we go. Your way. Your version. If you're using your elbows behind you, get the elbow to the floor. Rotate a little bit more through the axis. Otherwise, the weight touches the floor. Pull back. Pull back. Come on, you're already halfway there. You got this. You got one more exercise. That's it. That's all she wrote. In 20 seconds. 15. You can do it, guys. A little bit more rotation, row, because you don't have the floor. Lean back a little bit, Michelle, if you can. Last 5 seconds. Yeah, stay strong through the core. In 3, in 2, put the weight down in 1. Bring your legs over your head. Kind of come up, find your balance, bent leg or straight. Again, don't tap into your tailbone. Make sure you go upper, mid, lower back. And the only way that's going to happen is if you really hollow out your center. All the way back, all the way up, all the way back, all the way up. You got 5 seconds. We're going to pause in the upright position in 3, 2, and 1. Hold. Now extend your legs. Woo! Hold on if you need to. Reach out if you can. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees to your chest. Oh my goodness. It's a quote of two-year-old, 4-month-old, 2 and a 4-month-old child. Oh my goodness. Bring your knees into your chest. Hug them really close to your body. All right. Good job, everybody. Open your arms out to the T, but keep your knees really close to your chest. Move your hips to... Thank you. Good to see you. Okay, good. Thank you. Twist over to the left side. Come on back to the center. Move your hips left. Twist over to the right side. And then come on back to center. Hug your knees all the way up to your chest. Big, big pull. Okay, rock and roll yourself up to seated. If you like to clean up your space and come onto your yoga mat, or just hang out on the mat that you're on, we'll do a little extra stretching this morning. So you can take off your shoes or you can stay with it. And we'll just start to change it up a little bit. We have a few minutes left to just start to do a little bit more relaxing. Not relaxing, I shouldn't say that. That's not true, is it? A little bit more releasing. So hang where you are, but we're going to come on to, we're going to start in a child's pose with our legs wide, since our legs are nice and open. So we're going to open up our knees, our hips, over to each side. Touch your toes together. And let's see if I can get a bit of camera action here. I had to plug in my camera, so I'm hoping that we'll be able to see everything. All right, so we're into that child's pose. I hope you'll stay for a little bit row and do a little stretch. Toes touch, knees open, arms out, head down. Arms out, they can be a little bit more relaxed. They don't have to be totally on fire here just yet. And then let's take the palms together and bring the thumbs to the nape of the neck. Stretch out the tricep. And just let your belly soften in between your two thighs. Start to slow down. Start to slow down the breath, the thoughts, the actions. And then release your hands from the nape of your neck. Extend the arms. Now extend them long. And reach up onto your fingertips, your finger pads. Breathe in. Breathe out. Walk your hands all the way over to the right side. Left hand on top of right. And then move the right arm under to the left side of the mat. Turn the palm up and just open up a little bit more here. So your palm is up, you're reaching your hands over in opposite directions. Turn your right palm down and bring your left arm to the left side as well, and reach your right arm a little bit longer. Push your right hip to your heel. Take your left arm under your right, turn the palm up, and press the left shoulder towards the floor. Press down. Good, this time inhale, bring right arm forward, then bring the left arm forward. Shift forward so you're on your hands, knees under hips, your arms are further in front of you, hips stay up, chest comes down. And it's a big stretch into the front of the chest like we just felt on individual shoulders. Now we did both sides. And you can sway your hips a little side to side just to release a little bit. Inhale, bring your forearms to the floor, look forward. Step to a plank on your forearms and then lower your hips right down onto the floor. Open your legs about the width of your mat. Squeeze your elbows together. Pull the elbows towards your chest. Lift your heart up. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Lift the belly button to the spine. Lift up right above the pubic bone below the hip bones. If it feels within your practice this morning to reach your arms a little further and extend them out, go for it. If not, stay low. Look over your right shoulder towards your left hip, either way. Return to center, look over your left shoulder towards your right hip. Return to center and bring your forearms down to the floor. Bring your arms by your chest. Bring your feet a little closer. Low cobra, lift your chest up. Good. Exhale, release to the floor. And on the next inhale, push away from the floor and sit on your heels. Knees can be closer forward. Tuck your toes underneath you. Sit all the way back. Walk your hands to your knees. Tuck your toes. Stand up on your toes. And then straighten your legs. Put your heels to the floor. Separate your feet hips width apart. Bend your knees a lot. A lot. Let your head hang down. Take the arms behind your back and rest them on your back. Interlace your fingers, palms together, knuckles away from you. Inhale. Extend the arms out. Look forward, inhale. Fold over, exhale, head down, arms up and away. Breathe, open up the front of the chest and shoulders. Press firmly into your feet. Engage your core muscles by pulling your belly button up to your spine, your pelvic floor muscles up. Draw the chin to the chest and ragdoll your body to standing with your arms connected behind your back. As you come up to standing, roll the shoulders back and around. And then release your arms, take them up over your head. Breathe in, breathe out. I'm going to try to get this so you guys can see. And I'm going to move this to the floor. Okay. Stand at the back of your mat, stretch your arms over your head. Lean to your right side. I know we did a bunch of these before on the floor. I'm going to have to rearrange these. Inhale back to center and over to the other side. and then come back to center, open up your feet a little wider, open up your arms, take the arms behind your back, but switch the cross of your fingers, knuckles down, away from you, forward fold. Let go. Arms come away from the back as best you can. Lower your hands to the floor. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, walk your hands forward. We call this a downward dog when we find our dimensions of our hips in the air. Weight away from the hands, heels towards the floor. Spin your elbow creases forward. Bend one knee, then the other. And then make your way into a high plank just to measure out, are we in the right dimensions? Shoulders over wrists. And then push your hips in the air, downward facing dog. I know it gets hairy around here. Inhale, rise onto your toes, bend your knees, look forward. Now walk to the top of your mat. Forward fold when you get there. Halfway lift on the inhaling breath. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. I know what I'm going to do. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. And then tuck your chin to your chest, head down. Ragdoll your body to stand, take your time. Shoulders over hips, hips over knees, knees over ankles, head on top of it all. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, open your arms and fold. Hands to the floor, shins or the blocks. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step your right foot back. Lower your right knee to the floor or just bend it or use your bench. So right leg is behind you. Hands are on either side of the legs. Press down firmly through your right foot shin. Inhale, rise up, bring your arms overhead. So you can have your left knee, I believe, on the bench row, or just leaning against it. Lift up and out of your waistline. Drop your hips forward. It's going to be a little bit, tricky maneuvering, but we can always do it. On the exhaling breath, bring your hands back to the floor. Tuck your right toes underneath you and lift the knee up. Exhale, step back, hips in the air, downward facing dog. Inhale now, come to a plank, lower your left knee to the floor or the bench. Step your right foot forward, line it up, knee over the ankle, left knee behind the hip, shoulders back, heart opens. Press into your left top of your foot shin, so you get a nice stretch in your hip flexor, that's it, bro. Inhale, press up all the way. Good, reach your arms up, drop your ribs down, drop your left hip forward. Exhale, release your hands, tuck your back toes underneath you, look forward, and step your feet together, halfway up when you get there. Forward fold to release. Press down firmly, rise up, arms all the way up over your head now. Exhale, bring the prayer to your heart center and release your arms by your side. Inhale, stretch your arms overhead. Exhale, now you can come with your hands to the center or open your arms out to the side, you choose. Inhale with a halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot all the way back. Lower your left knee to the floor or the bench. That'll actually be your right leg in front. Inhale, stretch your arms overhead. Exhale, release your hands to the floor. Tuck your back toes underneath you. Lift the knee up and step back to a downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, shift to plank. Lower your right knee to the floor. Step your left foot forward. Good. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Drop your hips forward. Exhale, release your hands. Look forward. Tuck your right toes underneath you. Lift your knee. Exhale, step your feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, press down. Inhale, rise up. Arms come with you. Exhale, hands to your heart, arms by your side. Even if all you do is breathe, you're practicing. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift.
Exhale, right foot comes back and lowers to the floor. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, arms come down, back foot tucks. Same breath takes us into downward facing dog on that exhale. Inhale, come forward, left knee to the floor. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, arms up. I gave you an extra breath, actually. Say thank you. Exhale, hands down, toes tuck. Inhale, left to right, top of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, press to rise. Exhale, prayer to heart. Release your arms. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left foot steps back and the knee comes to the floor. Inhale, stretch the arms up. So even if you only do the arm work, exhale, hands down, step to downward dog. Inhale to a high plank. Exhale, left knee to the floor. No, I think it's the right knee. And step the left foot forward. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, fold, tuck your right toes. Look forward, step together, and empty the breath. Inhale, rise up. And bring your hands to your heart center. Exhale. All right, place your hands on your hips. Step your feet wide on your mat. Turn to your right side if you have the space. Keep a block near your left foot. So legs are wide. Arms are shoulder height. Stack your shoulders. Breathe. Reach your arms long. If you look down and your arms are nowhere near your ankles, adjust your legs. It's usually, about a leg's length apart. Now spin your left toes to the front of the room. Turn your right toes. If your clock is at the front of your space, and it's not digital, it's 2 o'clock. Arms up shoulder height. Bump your hips right, move your torso left. Reach out and take your left hand on the shin, on the floor. I like a block personally on its highest height outside the left calf. Right arm stacks over the left. Good one. Good. Tailbone underneath you. No weight in your left arm, wherever it is, no weight in it. So feel your legs have to work firmly, feet grounded, legs working. We've done a lot of opening of our hips this morning in our lunges and things like that. We've closed them too, but one more breath, look down. Good. Inhale, come up. Right arm down, left arm up. Bump your hip towards the left side. Lift out of your waistline. Inhale, come back up to standing. Turn your left foot to the right. One more time, quarter turn. This time, take your arms behind your back. Use a towel if you need it. Fingers, wrists, forearms, elbows. Or take your prayer up your back, palms together. Lean back into your arms. Lift your chest. Exhale, come forward. Stop halfway and bend your knees. And if you can see yourself in the mirror, just look. So the weight goes behind your heels. Keep your spine long. And then decide if you want to straighten your legs a little bit more. And as you do that, do you want to fold your torso a little bit more? Fold down, let your head come down. Shift your weight towards the balls of your feet, let go. Inhale, release your hands under your shoulders, look up. Exhale, turn your right toes a little bit to the back corner and then bend the right knee. Just like we did in our lunges, move your hips back. Bring your torso forward. You can release the arms, you can do anything you want. You can sit lower, or you can simply stay where you are. With one more breath. Good. As you empty the breath, spin yourself back to the front of your space. Move your blocks, move your weights, and step right into a downward facing dog. Lift your hips in the air. Breathe in. High up on your tippy toes. Breathe out. Lower your heels, chest to the thighs. Inhale, look forward and step your right foot to the front of your mat. Keep a block by your right foot. Turn yourself to the left side. Inhale, put your hands to your hips and rise up. So we came into it from a different positioning. So the heels and the toes line up, arms shoulder height. Energize your arms. Tailbone underneath you. Lift your knees up, not back.
Good. Now turn your right toes to the right and your left toes to 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock on your front clock. Reach your arms up nice and broad. Lift your kneecaps up. So turn your right toes a little bit more. That is your right foot. Okay. Rosemary, turn your back foot more towards the blue wall. Yes. The other way. The other blue wall. Where your TV is. There. Bump your hips to the left. Reach your torso to the right. And then take your hand down when you have the space. Put your hand on a block behind your right calf. Or hand on the floor, shin. Toes for some. Bring your right hip underneath you. Lift out of your right waistline. Lift your knees up. Open up. So stack your shoulders if you can, Rosemary, because I know you have good flexibility. Turn your torso, so pull your right shoulder back. Is that your left shoulder back? A little bit more so your shoulders, yeah, if you had the block it would help you more, but don't worry about it right now. Take another breath, next time. Look down. Good, push through your feet, inhale, rise up, reverse it, left arm down, right arm up. Bump your hips over to the right side. Good, inhale, come back up to standing, turn both feet to face the left side. Take whatever arm position you might have done the last time. Palms together, lift your chest up. And forward fold, let it all come down in your head. Shift your weight towards the balls of your feet, let go of any tension. Good, so you make the decision on the way, not on the way down, but as you come down to the floor, you make the decision to stay with the bent knee or straighter leg, long spine, keep it long. Inhale, release your hands to the floor underneath your shoulders, look forward. Exhale, turn your left toes to the corner just a bit and bend your left knee. Sit back into your left heel. You know, you can take your arms up, back anywhere, or some of you can sit all the way low into what we in yoga call Svanasana. In the old days of going to crazy weddings, I think we did call them Russian splits, kind of like what we talked about in our fitness segment. Breathe in, breathe out, 2 more breaths. Good, on the next breath, come back to center, straighten your legs, turn around to face the front of the room, bend your right knee and go back into your downward dog. Stay on your tippy toes for this one. Lift your kneecaps up. Without bending your arms, just shift forward and lower your hips towards the floor, lift your chest up. And then depress the shoulders so we come into the scapular push-up. And then stretch it, push it down. Do that one more time. Stretch, drop down, keep your arms straight. And then push back, and then into your downward dog. Good. All right. Bring your knees down to the floor. Sit off to your right side and stack your feet one on top of each other, like a mermaid. Hold on to your ankles and lift your chest. Turn your torso to the left side. Relax your shoulders down. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. Inhale. Turn your torso to the right side. Release your hands and just kind of counter twist it. Come back to the center. Take your right foot, shin parallel to the front edge of the mat if possible. Left knee a little bit more open to the left side. You're going to feel like you're leaning more on your right side. I mean, if you're totally leaning on the right side, a block under your sacrum, under your sitting bones will help. All right, so we'll call this like a 90-90 position. Different 90-90 than some of us are used to. Walk your hands forward and try to get both elbows to the floor and level out your hips. It's not going to, for some of us, and Karen, move your left below your knee, open a little bit. Yeah, Good. Breathe. Take another breath. Walk your hands back in as you empty the breath. And now take your left leg and just stretch it out to the left side. You can bring the right heel closer to your groin. Left arm comes down in the center. Lift up and over to the left side. Use your arm against your thigh to open up your torso. So this is like feeling like triangle, like we did standing, right? So we open up the torso. Maybe the arm goes overhead. Some of you might even grab a hold of your left foot. That's always going to be very individual. One more breath here. Use your arm against your leg. Rotate open your torso. Inhale, rise up. And just counter pose to twist to the right side again. Come back to the center. Bring your legs together, shake it out. Bring both feet over to the right side, stack your ankles, sitting up like a mermaid. Turn to your right side, breathe. Keep your spine long. And exhale, counter pose. Inhale, come to center. Bring your left shin parallel to the front edge of your mat. Bring your right knee out to the side. And then open up the knee and the ankle in the same line. Maybe that's a better description. Walk your hands forward and try to keep both arms on the floor to help you level out this right hip lifting. Breathe. Relax the neck. You can use a block. Two more breaths. Good. Empty the second breath. Walk your hands back in. Lift yourself up and straighten your right leg out to the side. Turn the toes up. Bring the foot closer to the groin if that's okay for you. Remember, you could be on a block. Right arm on the inside of the right leg, left arm up and over. Stretch. Use your hand against your thigh to open up your torso. Drop both sitting bones to the floor. Breathe. Reach out of your waistline. So we never want to really dump. Relax your ear from your shoulder row. Your right ear, right shoulder. Breathe. One more breath. Find a little bit more space here. Rotate open. Feel the triangle pose. And then come back. Take your left hand down. Just kind of pose. And inhale, return to the center. Release your legs now out in front of you. Shake them out. Give a little love to the knees. Walk forward so that your head is on the mat when you come down. And then just, no judgment, roll down to the floor. Hug your knees when you get there. And this time take your right leg over your left leg and grab the ankle, shins, toes. Pull the heels to the butt, tailbone down to the floor. Without arching your back, so you shouldn't see your ribs pooch out. Open your arms to a T, shift your hips right, and let both knees fold over to the left side into a spiral twist. Turn your palms open so the front shoulder still gets that release. The chest. Uncross your legs, draw your knees to the center. Exhale, bring your legs in close. Inhale, cross your left knee over your right leg, grab ankle, shins, or toes. Open up the arms. Exhale, move your hips to the left, knees fall to the right side, palms face upward. Inhale, uncross the legs and draw both knees back to center, back to your chest. Place your feet onto the floor, hold onto your ankles. Use a block if you prefer underneath your sacrum. Tilt your pelvis and lift back up into the bridge that we did, seems like yesterday, but it was just a little while ago. Walk your arms underneath your back and place your fingers. Push down through your feet, lift up through your hips. We're only going to do this one, so if you want to make it an upward facing bow, come hands to the shoulders and lift up from the floor. If you want to stay on the bridge supported or not, take that option as well. And stay for an extra couple of breaths right here before you're ready to descend. So if you're on your big wheel, top of the head, top of the shoulders, upper, mid, lower back, everybody. And once again, hug your knees all the way up to your chest. Release it, rock on your spine, make circles, one direction then the other. Return back to center, hug your knees all the way up to your chest. And then begin to extend your legs out in front of you and stretch your arms all the way over your head. Take your longest stretch from fingertip to toe tip. Breathe in. As you empty the breath, let your arms come down by your side. Let your hips splay open. Let your heart, chest, shoulders be open. Let your mind be open to something new. and let your body completely surrender.
For those at home, stay home, stay fit, stay healthy.